Hello students, welcome to Sai Ram English classes. Today we will read the second poem of our syllabus class 12th and elementary school classroom in a slum, written by Stephen Spender. In this poem, Stephen Spender is telling us about a classroom that is totally different from a normal classroom. In this poem, he is trying to give us a vivid picture of a slum classroom. Now we will read about the poet Stephen Spender. He was born in 1909 and died in 1995. He was an English poet and an essayist. He left university, college, Oxford without taking a degree and went to Berlin in 1930. It means कि वो जो है उन्होंने यूनिवर्सिटी को छोड़ दिया था ऑक्सफोर्ड को बिना ही डिग्री लिए और 1930 में वो बर्लिन चले गए थे. Spender took a keen interest in politics and declared himself to be a socialist and pacifist. और उनका पॉलिटिक्स में बहुत ज़्यादा इंटरेस्ट था, इसीलिए उन्होंने अपने आप को एक सोशलिस्ट और पैसिफिस्ट डिक्लेयर कर दिया. पैसिफिस्ट इज अ पर्सन हु इज ट्राइंग टू मेक पीस इन द वर्ल्ड. बुक्स बाय स्पेंडर include poems of dedication, the edge of being, the creative element, the struggle of the modern, and an autobiography, World Within World. In an elementary school classroom in a slum, he has concentrated on the themes of social justice, social injustice and class inequalities. इस पोयम में वो हमें बताना चाहते हैं कि कितना इनजस्टिस और कितना इनइक्वालिटीज है, कितना सामाजिक भेदभाव है एक स्लम क्लासरूम में और एक नॉर्मल क्लासरूम में. Far, far from gusty waves, these children faces, like rootless feet, the hair torn round their pallor. Far, far. It means they are very far from gusty waves. Gusty means blowing strongly. बहुत तेज बहना. These children faces. It means the children who are sitting in the classroom of a slum school, they are very far away from the winds or sea waves. Like rootless weeds. Rootless weeds means you can say that uprooted. Weeds, useless wild plants. As you seen weeds in the sea, जो कि unwanted plants होती है, कोई भी उनको grow नहीं करता है. The hair torn round their pallor. And hair torn, disorderly and unkempt hair. जो बहुत ही उलझे हुए बाल हैं, बहुत गंदे तरीके से बाल हैं, किसी ने उन्हें कॉम नहीं किया है. ऑन दियर पेल फेसेस लुक लाइक रूटलेस वाइल्ड प्लांट्स. जैसे जंगली प्लांट होते हैं, उनकी कोई केयर नहीं करता, ऐसे ही उनके डिसऑर्डरली बाल वहां पर है जो कि कॉम भी नहीं किए हैं और वो उनके पेलर मीन्स जो पेल फेसेस उन पर वो आ रहे हैं. द टॉल गर्ल विद अ वे डाउन हैड एंड अ टॉल गर्ल हु इज सिटिंग देयर, शी इज वेरी डिप्रेस्ड. बहुत डिप्रेस्ड है. वे डाउन हैड, इट मीन्स शी इज वेरी, you can say that बहुत ज़्यादा she is under pressure due to something and kept her head down. The paper seeming boy with rat's eyes and a boy who is also sitting there, he is paper seeming. It means he is so lean and thin that he is looking like a paper with rat's eyes, and his eyes are bulging out, coming out on his face like rat. The stunted unlucky here. Stunted means you can say that undeveloped. It means not fully grown. They are not fully grown. The stunted unlucky here. और वो जो boy है, he is undeveloped. His growth is blocked and he is very unlucky here. Unlucky here means कि he has got not a good thing is hereditary. as some have got property from their parents, or some have got their homes, etc. But he has got some disease from his parents. That means you can say it is very unlucky here. He has got something, but he is very unlucky in this way. And he got twisted bonds from his parents in a property. Actually, reciting a father's grand disease, his lesson from his desk. And he's looking like that he is reciting something, but he is not reciting something. He is enumerating. He is just reciting the naughty disease of his father. वो सिर्फ किसको रिसाइट कर रहा है, किसकी तरफ ध्यान दे रहा है? जो उसको नॉटी डिजीज मिली है फादर से, गठिया बाई जिसे आप कहते हैं, ग्राल डिजीज. वन अननोटेड, स्वीट एंड यंग, his eyes live in a dream of a squirrel's game in tree room other than this. And there was a boy who is very unnoticed. It means he is sitting there quietly, but dream seems to be alive in his eyes. But he is thinking about something, or you can say that he is watching some dream there, daydreaming he is doing there. He was dreaming of outside game, outside his dull and drab classroom. In which classroom he is sitting there, it is very dull and drab. But he is not interested in this classroom. He is watching outside of the classroom, and he is dreaming of squirrel playing games in the hall of the tree. And his concentration is outside of the class. You can say that he is watching at the squirrel who was playing games there in that tree. Now we will read the second paragraphs of the poem. On sour cream walls, donations Shakespeare's had, cloudless at dawn, civilized dome, riding all cities, belled, flowery, Troilus valley, open-handed map, awarding the world its word. And yet, for these children, these windows, not this map, their world, where all their futures painted with a fog. The walls of the classrooms are dirty. People have donated different charts and images of Shakespeare's had, and they are hung on the unpleasant creamy walls. Sour means creamy walls. जो दीवारें हैं वो बहुत गंदी हैं, और उन दीवारों पर डोनेशंस की हुई शेक्सपियर की पिक्चर्स जो है वहां पर लगी. The head of Shakespeare in this picture is bald and resembles the rising sun. और ये किससे रिजेंबल कर रहा है? जो राइजिंग सन है उससे ये रिजेंबल कर रहा है. द नेक्स्ट पोस्टर इज ऑफ द ट्रायलस वैली. और जो नेक्स्ट पिक्चर है वो ट्रायलस वैली है. ये एक वैली का नाम है. एंड फुल ऑफ चर्चेस एंड फ्लावर्स. बेल्ड मतलब कि ये जो है फुल ऑफ बेल से भरी हुई है, एंड फुल ऑफ फ्लावर्स विच सिंबलाइज द ब्यूटिफुल क्रिएशन ऑफ nature. And this picture is giving us the opposite description of the classroom, as classroom is very dirty, dull, but these pictures are presenting the positive side of the nature. Another one is a map of the world. और दूसरा क्या है यहाँ पर? इसमें एक मैप लगा है वर्ड का. is not the one shown in this picture, but it is the one they see out of the classroom window. They are trapped in the class slums. और वो क्या है? वहां पर फंस गए हैं. ये जो मैप लगा है ये क्लासरूम के अंदर का नहीं है. It is of outside the classroom, but their life is stuck in the classroom of these slums. Their future is very dim and without any hope. They have a dark future, as their options in life are limited and are covered with dismay. Dismay means you can say that it is full of sadness, or it is full of unhappy things. They are very far away from the bright light of the knowledge. Here